Hi, my name is Austin Rexinger. I am the territory sales rep for the Buffalo region. We're going to be showing off the Maverick tire changer and the Road Force Walkaway on how to most efficiently and smoothly do a four-wheel change and balance. Oh, wait, hold on. You haven't inflated the tire yet. Well, that's where we bring in the power of this amazing Road Force Walkaway, which actually allows us to inflate the tires right onto the balance. We simply attach our air chuck. We're going to go to 35 psi. We're going to lower our hood, and we're going to get back to work. So while the balancer is starting the process on that assembly, we can start the process of demounting this assembly. We're going to take a look at what the balancer says in just a second, but it's very important to resist the temptation to walk away from the tire that you're working on in order to go look at the balancer. We're going to keep the workflow going. Before I walk away from this tire, Maverick has the ability to auto-inflate, so I'm going to go ahead and set my pressure to 35 just like I did on the balancer, and let this go to work while I work on getting the wheel assembly balanced here. So got our laser dot, no guessing here, and lower the hood and walk away, and that's it. This one balanced out very nicely. Verify our pressure just to be sure. And we're going to lower our hood and get started on our next assembly. So once again, the temptation is very high to walk away from what I'm doing, but I'm not going to do that. The balancer is spun up. It's ready for me to apply weights, but I'm going to keep working over here. So once again, we're going to start the inflation process. We're going to walk over to our balancer. It's asking for 1.5 ounce and 1/2 ounce. So I'll throw our 1/2 ounce on first. Here are our bead seating over on the tire changer. Again, no guessing. We're going to throw our weight exactly where it tells us, just like so. We're going to select our next weight, which will be our 1.5 ounces. Alright, I'm going to do our checks. And why would I wait for that tire to keep inflating when I can get the rest of the inflation process finished up right onto the balancer? First walkaway, you can see our inflation arm retracts all by itself, starts the spin process. Also, if you notice, I haven't entered any dimensions of these wheels. So we have outer camera and laser, inner camera and laser, No need to input any dimensions. Just mount the assembly, lower the hood, good to go. We're gonna come back to the tire changer. I mounted my fourth and final tire onto our assembly here. I'm gonna set this to 35, get that working. Now we're gonna come back here. I'm gonna grab our 3/4 of an ounce. You can hear our bead seating in the background. Throw our weight on. And once again, all we have to do is lower our hood. This will give us our check verification that we have a good balance. And that's it, we're good to go. Our road force limits were within tolerance on all three of these so far. We'll find out about our fourth in just a minute here. Oh wow, look at that for timing. And we'll get this last assembly onto the balance. I really like this wheel lift. It allows me to catch the collet on the backside, but I can also let go for just a second. Grab my wing assembly here, double tap my pedal, locks it down, lower my wheel lift. We shouldn't have to inflate, but we're gonna put it on just to verify. Look at that, watch it retract, and that's it. Our fourth and final assembly, spinning up on the balancer. We're gonna find out some information. We're getting it road force. We're gonna make sure this assembly rides very smooth, is the most round assembly possible while rolling down the road. And although I broke a little bit of a sweat because it's very hot and humid today, I really haven't worked very hard, right? So in the last 25, 30 minutes, we've been able to mount and balance 4 assemblies, plus road force, and how's that? Look at that, 1/2 ounce. We already had it ready. And once again, we'll check just to be sure. We got just 6 pounds of road force on this one, so this one's really happy. And we're good to go. We got 4 brand new, beautiful Michelin tires. We got them mounted, balanced, road force. We know it's correct. We didn't damage the tire, we didn't damage the wheel, and we know that when we mount these back on the vehicle, we're gonna be rolling smooth. Not done yet. We're gonna take it over to the alignment rack, make sure that everything looks good from a geometry standpoint, and get this thing back on the road. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see these pieces of equipment demonstrated live, please reach out. I'm local to the Buffalo area. And thank you once again to ECC Auto Tech for allowing us to film this video here today. Amazing supporters of Hunter and amazing supporters of the Western New York community. Thank you so much. Go Bills. Talk to you soon.